So earlier this week, I talked about the Stop the Cycle course that Jason and I are doing together, delivered November 30th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're interested right now, you don't need to hear anything else, you can go to curtismchale.ca/recommends/stop. Jump into the course. It's $199 now. It's going to be more on Black Friday, so get it now. Anyways, a few of the people that have gone through, purchased already, had some, not concerns, but just like, this is why I bought it. Because we asked these questions. Jason's awesome on these systems. Better tell you that. Jason is awesome on those systems. So he followed up and he said, one of the questions was, what they're hoping to get out of it is techniques for lead generation that will get me out of the feast and famine revenue cycle. Lead generation is my biggest challenge right now, and I'm somewhat stumped on how to overcome it. Big, right? I said that in the last video about this, that was one of the big things that freelancers, that business owners have. They don't know how to generate leads. Number two was I'm in my first very slow cycle, and I'm becoming worried. Do I do amazing work? All I need to do is get someone on the phone for them to want to work with me. All my past work has been from referrals and repeat clients, so I pretty much always land the work. Now I have to find work on my own, and haven't had any success with job boards or Instagram ads yet. So that's good. So we have a few options in there. In fact, here's another one. The first person said that they bought the course because of interaction with my writing previously. So, and then for Jason, it was on podcasts, right? That was one of the things. They heard Jason on the podcast. So we've already heard a bunch of things in there. We've heard that my writing worked for me, right? Someone bought something, I did marketing, I did advertising, and they bought something from me. This is content marketing. This is something that we'll talk about in how to get leads. This worked really well for me, writing specifically, which is cited in the feedback. Whereas Jason, not so much. Something else that's cited, they heard Jason on a podcast. I did an evaluation of all the external media I was doing, so not on my site, but on other sites a while ago, and what I found was that by far the best method, hands down, no questions asked, to bring customers in was getting on podcasts. I have found that even in development, that by getting on podcasts, I had people that wanted my services, needed my services, come in, right? I got on, there's one blog post that did really well. It was on WP Engine a number of years ago, and they talked about me being an expert, and I brought in, I don't even know, $60,000 to work over 2 years off that one blog post where they gave me the questions, right? And the one person said that Instagram ads aren't working for me is the other thing, right? That's one of the things that's just not working for them. And it can work for some people and it doesn't work for others. I think it depends on, and I don't know exactly what they do. I think it would be hard for a business brand, like for me, selling code to someone, to work with Instagram. That's my initial thoughts. I know Jason has had success in some of those realms, in the ads, with other stuff. He's trialed them. He has a lot better testing system than I do. I'm like, yeah, I think it worked. I got some money. Sure, we're good to go. Jason, this is why we're talking to Jason. He's way better on the testing side than me. So that's some of the things. If you are concerned about, if you're looking at the course, you're wondering what you're going to get, you are going to get lead generation strategies, and you're going to hear both of us because we both had different things work for us. You're going to get how to stay out of the feast and famine cycle, right? They always got referrals. It didn't really have to work yet. So we're going to help you build the processes for that, and going to walk you through how to schedule your time so you actually have the chance to market, right? You can see I'm sitting in my kitchen this time because this is where I was. Because I was working up here and I flipped around because I have the time, and this is a marketing afternoon really, to do marketing for my various things. I've done a bunch of podcasts. I'm going to do podcast scripts or video scripts after this. I'm going to do some writing work for the various clients like GoDaddy that I write for and Liquid Web that I write for this afternoon. And I'm going to, not only do I get paid for that writing, but it also brings in clients because it associates my name as an expert. So I'm going to do that this afternoon as well. But Monday is really all about me. I write book reviews, I read books, and I work all marketing for myself. And that's what I do every Monday without fail in a routine. I'm going to show you the strategies that I use time blocking wise to do that. And Jason and I are going to talk back and forth because they didn't all work for him. Just like not all of my marketing stuff worked for him, not all of his stuff worked for me. So that's why you have two of us, right? Two of us, not three. Well, maybe three if one of the kids comes in, but two of us really giving you our expertise after 10. I've been over at this for over 10 years. Jason's been about the same, over 10 years, and we've been doing this for a long time. We have stable businesses that support families. I got a family of, I guess, 5, including me, right? My wife, myself, 3 kids, and we do it. You can probably see the dishes behind me. That's the kids' dishes. And we just do it, and we have systems that work and continue to work to build a good, solid business. That's what we're going to give you. So I hope you join us. Purchase now. It goes up on Black Friday, November 30th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. You can get it again at curtismchale.ca/recommends/stop.